Imagine a journey back in time, a voyage through the echoes of history where the pain of separation meets the promise of reunion. What if the very wounds inflicted by centuries of displacement could be healed not just by remembrance, but through the transformative power of citizenship? Welcome to Benin, a nation that is rewriting its destiny and that of millions across the African diaspora. On July 30th, 2024, history took a bold turn. In one of the most progressive acts in modern African history, the Republic of Benin enacted a citizenship law that extends nationality to the descendants of enslaved Africans, those scattered across continents by the brutal tides of the transatlantic slave trade. This isn't just a law, it's a declaration of healing, of reunion, and of the courage to reclaim a shared identity. Today, we delve into Benin's transformative journey, a step that promises to reconcile past injustices and forge a united future for all Afro Descendants. To truly appreciate the magnitude of this legislation, we must first confront a painful past. For centuries, the West African coast of Benin, particularly the historic city of Ouidah, bore witness to one of humanity's darkest chapters. Between the 16th and 19th centuries, European slave traders transformed Ouidah's bustling ports into gateways of sorrow, where over 2 million Africans were forcibly shipped to plantations in Brazil, Haiti, and the Caribbean. These enslaved souls were ripped from their homes, their identities scattered like fragments of a shattered mirror. Fast forward to today. As nations around the globe grapple with the lingering shadows of slavery, Benin stands at the forefront of a remarkable reconciliation. The new citizenship law, formalized by Decree No. 2024-31 on September 2, 2024, is more than a legal document. It is a beacon of restorative justice. By opening its doors to millions in the African diaspora, Benin is not merely acknowledging historical wrongs, it is actively mending the fabric of a shared heritage. Let us journey through the mechanics of this groundbreaking law, a framework designed with both precision and empathy. At its core, the legislation requires proof of sub-Saharan African ancestry. Applicants must present civil documents, such as plantation records or family registries, undergo DNA testing at Benin-approved laboratories, or secure notarized testimonies from recognized historians and genealogists. In doing so, the law sets a clear, evidence-based path for reconnection. This two-stage process unfolds like a rite of passage. In the first phase, the recognition phase, successful applicants are granted a 3-year Beninese passport. This document is a passport to opportunity, offering visa-free access to 63 countries. Yet it comes with a caveat. For 3 years, these new citizens cannot vote or hold public office. It is a provisional step, a moment of acknowledgement. Then, after 5 years of residency, interspersed with brief annual returns, applicants can fully naturalize, gaining all the rights of citizenship, including political participation. Importantly, the law is designed with a singular focus, to serve the transatlantic diaspora. By excluding applicants who already hold an African nationality, Benin ensures that its policy remains a dedicated effort to redress the historical displacement caused by the transatlantic slave trade. This is not about creating a second home for all Africans, it is about healing the specific, centuries-old wounds inflicted on communities scattered across the Americas and beyond. Yet, every revolutionary law invites debate. Critics point to the ethical concerns surrounding mandatory DNA testing, arguing that it risks commodifying ancestry, turning a deeply personal heritage into a mere biological sample. The Justice Ministry in Benin, however, has responded with a spirit of inclusivity, subsidizing up to 40% of the testing costs for low-income applicants. It is a delicate balancing act, honoring the past while embracing the future. And what of the economic implications? The law is poised to transform Benin's demographic and economic landscape. With an influx of new citizens comes a surge in investment. Early indicators are promising. $28 million has already flowed into diaspora real estate investments, and transatlantic tourism is projected to rise by 17%, a testament to the law's ability to bridge historical gaps and spur contemporary growth. But beyond the statistics and the legislative language lies a human story, a narrative of loss, hope, and reconnection. Consider the experience of Nathan Debos, a 30-year-old resident of New Orleans whose roots trace back to the lands of Benin. For Nathan, this law is not just a legal pathway. It is a lifeline, a tangible connection to an ancestral homeland he had long thought was forever lost. I always felt a pull towards a history that wasn't mine, but now I feel that pull turn into a connection that tells me I belong. This isn't just about paperwork, it's about reclaiming a part of my soul. Across continents, countless others share Nathan's journey. For many Afro Descendants, the law rekindles a sense of belonging that transcends borders and generations. It invites them to participate in the ongoing story of Africa, a story of resilience, renewal, and the unyielding quest for justice. Yet, the road ahead is not without its challenges. With 62% of Benin's population under the age of 25, some worry that an influx of diaspora returnees could strain local job markets and resources. However, the law's phased approach, a 5-year residency requirement before full naturalization, allows for gradual integration, ensuring that both local and diaspora communities can grow together. In this era of digital connectivity, where the boundaries between nations blur with every keystroke, Benin's bold move stands as a reminder of the power of reconciliation. It is a testament to the idea that healing historical wounds requires more than reflection. It demands action, compassion, and an unyielding commitment to justice. As the sun sets over Benin's vibrant cities, from the historic shores of Ouidah to the dynamic pulse of Cotonou, a new chapter unfolds. Benin's landmark citizenship law for Afro Descendants is not merely a legal reform. It is a blueprint for 21st century Pan-Africanism. By turning the page on centuries of injustice, Benin is offering a vision where the diaspora can rejoin the body of their ancestral nation, bringing with them skills, investment, and a renewed sense of identity. Imagine a continent where every scar of the past is met with the promise of a brighter future. A future where borders no longer confine identity, and where every individual is invited to contribute to a collective narrative of growth and unity. As President Patrice Talon once said, "This law isn't about the past. It's about building Africa's future with all her children at the table." But as we celebrate this monumental achievement, we are also reminded that transformation is an ongoing journey. Ethical dilemmas remain, debates rage, and the practical challenges of integration continue. Yet, each step forward is a victory, a testament to what is possible when a nation dares to confront its past in order to shape a better tomorrow. So, we leave you with this thought. In an increasingly interconnected world, where can we draw the boundaries of identity? And more importantly, how might other nations learn from Benin's example to foster reconciliation, economic empowerment, and a united African destiny? Join the conversation. Share your thoughts on the transformative power of Benin's citizenship law, and let us know. Which nation, if any, will take the next bold step toward Pan-African unity? Subscribe and follow our journey as we explore the stories that shape our world.